So many wonderful things to do here in Istanbul, and football watching is amongst them. Welcome to the home of Galatasaray. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Galatasaray taking on Chelsea.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the starting 11 for Galatasaray.
Well, they're playing with two strikers. One will look to stretch the pitch by making forward runs. The other will look to get on the ball and make things happen. But it's still important that they work as a pair.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Kepa stands between the posts. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Thiago Silva in central defence. Mateo Kovacic starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack.
Teşekkür eder, keyifli seyirler dileriz.
And they kick off here. Chilwell. Havertz. And Mertens. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Mount. On to Jorginho. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, Derek, he's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding. He looked a threat whenever he got the ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
A chance to whip it in. And he takes it on. Body on the line. And Anholt. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Mertens. And Van Aanholt. Van Aanholt. Now Mertens. An early goal. It is the ideal opening.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Jorginho. Mateo Kovacic. The attack continues, they're making considerable progress. Sergio Oliveira. Lucas Torreira now. And winning it back. Havertz. Sterling. And now with Kovacic. Ball back with Galatasaray now. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. And Chelsea moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Van Aanholt. Sterling. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level.
Well, here's the replay. What a pass this is from Havertz. And Sterling's strike is absolutely perfect. Power, pace and accuracy. What a player he is.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Torreira. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. Lucas Torreira now. Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Azpilicueta. They're trying to get right into his face. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Mauro Icardi here. Strong hand on that one. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Elects to go short. Oliveira. Well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. Jorginho. Mount. Sterling. Just cutting off the supply. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Aktürkoğlu. Here's Icardi. He continues his run. But the danger averted for now. Azpilicueta. This is Azpilicueta. Given away by Chelsea. Aktürkoğlu. Van Aanholt. Galatasaray couldn't keep it. Kai Havertz. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Chalobah. Jorginho. Azpilicueta. Now with Sterling. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Who can they pick out? Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Kovacic, body in the way.
Well, the stats make it pretty clear. Chelsea have looked a real threat going forward, but their shooting has been really poor. Let's hope they don't regret those missed opportunities come the end of the game.
Well, now on the ball, can they add a bit of danger to the mix? Kai Havertz. Mount. Galatasaray doing well to regain possession. And space for them here on the flank. Oliveira. Well, the supporters think it's on. Well, in the final analysis, perhaps it wasn't the high percentage option.
Yeah, not the best effort, to be fair. It did open up for him. He did have the space, but he just seemed to snatch at the shot.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Chilwell. Sterling has it. Here's Chilwell. Sterling. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, Mason Mount, normally so competent and influential, but not so much on this occasion so far.
Well, he's such a clever player in and around the box, but he just hasn't received it enough in those sort of areas. He's got to work harder to find space for himself, that's for sure.
And the contest begins. An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Sterling. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Can they forge ahead? Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Torreira. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. Acteur Kolu. Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever back heel, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Sterling. Mateo Kovacic. He's in control of the situation. What can Chelsea do from this position? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Kovacic. And Mount. Jorginho. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Torreira. Kerem Aktürkoğlu. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. Oh, a really crisp effort, but just wide. Jorginho. Koulibaly. Here's Kovacic. Perfect challenge. Icardi. Now with Mertens. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Rashica. Intercepting it intelligently. Mount. Sterling. Kovacic. Well, he really read that. Will they get themselves level here? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Van Aanholt. Now with Mertens. And take it away. Mateo Kovacic. Jorginho. It's with Koulibaly. Well, possession ceded. Mount. Here's Kovacic. Just not looking confident in possession. Sergio Oliveira. Well, if you're going to challenge like that, it has to be spot on. What does the referee think of it? Well, he's going to be taking no further part in this match.
Well, it's not a clever challenge, is it? They're going to have to dig in now.
Icardi. Aktürkoğlu. And Aanholt. And a very good challenge. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Trevoh Chalobah. And he's going to be disappointed with that pass.
Lütfen dikkat.
Jorginho.
İzmir'e ait bir sürücü belgesi bulunmuştur. Kendisinin danışmaya gelmesi rica olunur.
Mitsjö. Not a struggle for Galatasaray to keep possession here. Kovacic. And nicely struck. What a save. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Playing it short. And Sterling has it. On to Jorginho. And intercepting it. Icardi. Chilwell. Havertz. And Chelsea looking dangerous. Chilwell, cross blocked. And the referee blows for a foul. Ten minutes to go. A super tackle and they've won possession. Free kick to Chelsea.
Galatasaray'da bir oyuncu değişikliği. Çıkan oyuncu 10 numara Deniz Mertens. Oyuna giren 9 numara Halis Seferovic.
Applying vigorous pressure. Kai Havertz. Tension building, still level. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Azpilicueta. Here's Kovacic. Havertz. Making a bit of headway. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here.
Çıkan oyuncu 17 numara Raheem Sterling. Oyuna dahil olan 10 numara Christian Pulisic.
Kai Havertz. Chilwell. And options in the centre. Kovacic. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Azpilicueta. Still level, but Chelsea on the attack, near the end. Plenty of support here. Koulibaly. On to Jorginho. Thiago Silva. Now with Jorginho. Nicely timed tackle. Mitsjö. Sacha Boey. And so the referee brings the 90 minutes to an end, all even here. Sterling, is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in, a goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Kovacic. Well, he really read that brilliantly. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. Nope. Sergio Oliveira. Well, the ball rolling again, no end to the action. It's the first period of extra time, and I must say this has been a back and forth type of game. Failed to keep hold of it. Moving forward effectively. Haris Seferovic. And on the ball, Sergio Oliveira. Poor pass under no real pressure. Chilwell. And Havertz. And Aubameyang in control of the ball in that advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. He's going forward well here. Kai Havertz. Azpilicueta. Now with Aubameyang. Well, showing good vision. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Must take the lead here. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. And deciding to go short with this one. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Sergio Oliveira, using his physical strength to shield it. And Anholt. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. A fine reading of the situation. Strong play here. Havertz. Gallagher. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Who can he pick out? And the first period of extra time comes to an end. Still level here. Sterling. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Kovacic. Well, he really read that brilliantly. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. Nope. Sergio Oliveira. Kovacic. And nicely struck. What a save! Well, they have elected to. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Must take the lead here. Well, the second period of extra time commences. What drama do we have in store for us? The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them. Can he find the right pass? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Leo Dubois. From one side of the pitch to the other. And Galatasaray come away with it. Seferovic. Lucas Torreira now. On the attack as there to be late excitement. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Gallagher. Chilwell. Pulisic. Cucurella. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Sacha Boey. Good physical play. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, it still could be dangerous. Oliveira. He's protecting it well. Patrick Van Aanholt. Could play it in. Gallagher. Kai Havertz. Cucurella. And Chelsea still knocking on the door in the closing minutes. Can they find a winner? Aubameyang! A top save, and that keeps it all square.
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save, and such an important one as well. That surely would have been it had it gone in.
Who can he pick out? Has the strength to hang on to it. Well, sloppy in possession. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And teammates to play it to. Aspilicueta. Well read to ease the pressure. It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has, so a penalty shootout is next. Sterling. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Kovacic. Well, he really read that brilliantly. A goal! That's 2 for him today. They simply can't stop him. No. Sergio Oliveira. Kovacic. And nicely struck. What a save. Well, they have elected to. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Must take the lead here. Aubameyang. A top save, and that keeps it all square.
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save.
And now it is all about the penalty shootout. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. I think we might just have witnessed the unstoppable penalty. And he's beaten the keeper. And he steps up to take his penalty. Superb placement there. And he's denied them from the spot. And the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. In it goes. Can he get the better of the keeper? And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Job done from the spot. So much on the line with regard to this penalty. So lethal in front of goal. Can he keep his cool? Low and accurate, that penalty. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently. Well, this could be the one. And it wasn't the greatest penalty, and it's been saved by the keeper. He's gambled on direction and won. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. And the penalty to win it.
Well, what a penalty this is. He was under so much pressure, but he's finished it really well.
Sterling. Is it going to be Raheem Sterling? Well, it's gone in. A goal for Chelsea, who now are level. Can they forge ahead? Opportunity. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Kovacic. Well, he really read that brilliantly. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. Nope. That keeps it all square.
Well, you're right, Derek, a top-class save, and such an important one as well.